Welcome to the Skylanders Trap Team Speedrun tutorial. Today I will be covering 80% glitched, so we're not gonna do glitchless stuff. I might make another video for that, but we'll see. For the glitched run, we pretty much need Boom Jet or Blast Jet. Blast is optional, but is slightly more optimal because of turret sections and a few spots where you need to kill enemies. Another one that's also optional is HotDog. HotDog will be skipping 2 entire chapters, saving around 2 minutes, 3 minutes. And Enigma. Enigma will be skipping the Golden Queen fight and the Chaos fight completely. Instead of needing to kill them in like 8 minutes, we kill them in like a minute. You don't need every trap, but the best traps to get is 2 undead traps. One of them you need to have Hood Skull. The other one is Bone Chompy. And the most important trap, second most important trap is Chaos. Because we're going to be killing a lot of bosses with Chaos. Because Chaos has the best DPS in the game. So we're going to be mostly focusing on Boom Jet making the movement. And Chaos killing the enemies. So we're going to start from a fresh 80% file. I'm gonna go on easy mode, that makes every boss just easier. We can just skip through this cutscene. And immediately we have a few options of what we can do. Also, all the glitches that I'm gonna be using is... I also made a video about that. I'll put that in the description. So we're gonna be using super speed, hoodicle dashes, warps, and all that stuff. So the first thing, we're gonna go head over here. And right away you're gonna switch to your villain and do a double jump on top of this barrel. Then switch again. Then do a double jump from here on top of this. Then we're gonna head this, and we skip the entire Sheep's Creep fight. From here, we can either double jump from here, or you can immediately do like super speed and traverse like this, so you can use super speed right away to get over this. Then we're gonna double jump as well over here. Sometimes the ledge is a bit weird there, but it should be pretty easy to jump over. Next one is this gate. We can also double jump this. Also, double jumping might be harder for you on depending on which version you're playing on. I am playing on PS5, but like PS5, PS3 version makes double jumps easier, makes the whole game pretty much easier with skips. Wii U also makes double jumps pretty easy, but if you run on like Xbox 360, then double jumps might be harder, or Xbox One might be harder. But all of the newer consoles, double jumps are just way easier to get. Then immediately, don't go forward right away, because there is a cutscene that we're gonna skip. We're gonna single jump, tap down right, then single jump, tap down right again. Then we can jump again on the pole and skip the dialogue. That takes like 40 seconds. Get over this. You can destroy this barrier if you want to, but the best thing, you can just jump around it. It's just slightly faster. I'm gonna be dancing this way. This is pretty straightforward. This is like now this corner, we just need to wait for this platform to go up, like this. And then we have 2 options. You can either, if you're comfortable with Hoodsko Dash, we're gonna do Hoodsko Dash, or you can press this one and get super speed. Super speed again this. Then you can double jump over this, and we're gonna skip another cutscene with this jump here. Oh, so if you're at this barrel, make sure to not go in the middle, but only push like on the edge. Otherwise you will trigger the dialogue anyway. I'm gonna be pushing the barrel twice here. And then you can finish the chapter by pushing the last barrel. But I also want to show the the other option you can do with the Hoodsko Dash. The Hootsuko dash is faster, but also way harder. So we're gonna do dashing against the ledge. Some ledges you fall off, but most ledges you won't fall off if you use the dash. So we're gonna switch to Hootsuko dash and jump upwards. Like, it's very specific, but it's doable. And once you get this, oh, let's. So if you hit this bounce pad, it's best to switch here and then double jump from here, because the cutscene is still loaded, like way further on the ledge. So if you get to the ledge, you can just finish this chapter. And that's the first chapter done. What also forgot to mention, you need a second controller if you want to do the HotDog skips. So that's the first chapter done. So hop movement is just always gonna be straightforward. We go to Persephone first. We can skip this dialogue. And then we don't need to talk to Persephone anymore. We can just straight ahead go to Flynn. So we can skip this and just smash A or X, depending on which console, of course. Then we have Know-It-All Island. Then we have a few options right away as well here. If you're comfortable with doing super speed quickly, then you can just single jump on top of here. But if you can't get super speed or have trouble or don't have boom jet at all, then you can still just double jump on top of here. You can't do it from here because the wall is too high from here. And we're not gonna use this key, so you can also open the gate. Then right away we're gonna be dashing, but on the right side. Because on the left side right here the cutscene will play like this. It takes like a little bit of time, but still faster if you go to the right here. Then if you got super speed over the gate, then you can continue up and just mash jump right here. But if you didn't, you can just double jump from here, which is slightly faster. Then you're here. We're gonna double jump over this gate. This is a little hard to get over, but there's like a bulge on the grass there. You can get a little bit more height. Then we're gonna go here and do an into Hootsuko slash. I didn't get it, but it's by switching and then smashing your slash, so it doesn't have all that startup. We're gonna be grabbing the bomb, throwing it, then walking instead of dashing. Now you can dash, throw the bomb, and double jump on top. This is where Blast is coming in handy, because he has a lot of damage and a lot of range. So once it rolls like that, you can immediately go to the left here and talk to blobbers. So we're gonna be performing a boulder skip. We have a few options for that. The first option is with this plants on the right side. This is very difficult, so if you don't get it, that's fine. You double them on top, and sometimes they break, and if they break, you can't do anything. You can double jump back. But I can also show you the other version, which we will be needing a buzzer beak. Buzzer beak has a glitch by interrupting with this geyser and then doing this attack, which is secondary attack. We will gain a lot of height, like this. No other villain can do this except Buzzer Beak, but you can just do the double jump if you're able to. Then we're gonna skip the second boulder right away. That is where we need Hootsuko, because Hootsuko has a bigger hitbox. You will be standing on top of the ledge of this pole, and we get teleported upwards randomly. Then we can Hootsuko dash over here, go up. We need to interact with the turret. You think you may jump over the gate, but that will not allow us to beat the level at the end. We're gonna go in. And right now we have a few villains we need to beat. So we're gonna be switching to Chaos. Chaos, we're gonna hold his attack to make sure we have the tech attack. So 1, 2, 3, and that's the tech. Tech deals high damage, but you might think like that Undead might deal more. Undead does deal more in like 1 damage hit, but 400 is still way higher. Is still higher. Because of one glitch we can use is because the tech element is constantly active, and if an enemy walks into it, we will deal damage every single frame like this. So he will walk into it and he's instantly dead. Slobber Trap we can just mash B. So there are gonna be a few more enemies to the left here, and then the gate will lower. So if they die, you can just switch and push upwards. It will be 2 turrets to the right, and then 2 turrets to the left right here. And that's Node Island. You can skip this. So, chapter 3 will be using a warp. A warp is very specific, but it is doable. I also covered that in my glitch tutorial, so if you have any problems with doing this, you can just go to that video and watch. So, Chompy Mountain. Make sure we don't have a trap in, and we're going to be warping with Hootsuckle. So we're going to wait for Flynn to be above the arena. So then I'm going to pause, like right now. Then he's above, then we can put in the trap. After that we're going to unpause and skip the cutscene almost right after Hootsuckle's loaded in, but don't mash. Like that. And we're up here. And now we skipped basically 70% of the chapter, which includes a lot of cutscenes. Then we can do a Hootsuckle dash from here, like this. If you don't have Hootsuckle, that's also fine. Then you can drop down around here. There is a rock here, and you can double jump back up. Okay, like that. That is really hard, but also if you fail the Hootsuckle dash, you can always double jump from this rock back up. Then you can go back so you can trigger the camera angle again. And then you can get the Hootsuckle dash again. And you can instantly go into the lower jump because the game doesn't think you're able to get there. Then we're gonna go over here. Push the cannon, shoot twice. Because then we'll be killing him as well. We can just kill these zombies real quick. And trigger Rizzo. Then we're gonna be holding the dash to the left. Okay, I didn't trigger the elevator. So, okay. Now it does. Now we're gonna go to the left right here. And the trolls will be in one line, and then we can just kill them all with one shot if you're fast enough to the cannon. Then we'll be trying to get super speed here. If you did get it, that's nice, as a few second time save. You don't need it. We're gonna go over here and switch to Chaos. You can also switch to Chaos at the elevator if you prefer that, that's also fine. Gonna go for tech again. So we're gonna just spawn kill them right here. You can't really see, but eventually there are gonna be trolls dying there. And if they do, you can just leave the last one there and go back to Snuckles. Then we're gonna get super speed again. You have a lot of tries, so if you fail it once or twice, that's fine. And then here you can just mash jump almost and go to the Chompy Mage fight. This is the first villain we're gonna fight, which is an autoscoter. We can't kill him early, we just hit his damage cap all the time with chaos, his damage. So he will be dying at the same time always. So, I'm gonna go attack again. We can also hit him right here. Hit the Chompies once, hit him once, Chompies. We do need to kill the Chompies to trigger his dialogue. And this is also for the instances that we know of where he's gonna jump. So for instance, I know he's gonna jump right there, so he's gonna jump right into it and get a lot of damage in a few seconds. But as you can see, the helper doesn't go really fast. Because, yeah, there's the damage cap. You can skip this. Now he's in magma form. He will stay into the middle for a while. He's gonna jump in the middle. Then he's gonna go high and stay in the middle again. Then he's gonna go down right. Then he's gonna go middle down and then left up. So now he's gonna go stay there. Then he's gonna go bottom right, or top right. Yeah, bottom, and then top left. And if you hit him here, then he's dead. So that's the Chompy Mage fight. So chapter 4 is the hardest chapter to learn because of one singular jump. I mean Hootsuckle Dash. That Hootsuckle Dash is really precise and it's gonna take a lot of practice for you to get that. But we're gonna go see if you can get it. Gonna trigger Tessa, grab the acorn, dash to the right. We're gonna dash to the right once more and then switch right before we hit the cutscene, which is slightly faster. If you don't get it, you can just switch after. Then we're gonna double jump up over here, get this acorn, go back, keep holding dash, so sometimes you will slide up if you got the correct angle. Grab this, same thing again. We're gonna hit this lever over here. Then we're gonna try to get super speed on first try. I did that, so we're gonna be holding to the right and skip this whole fight. You don't need super speed to skip this fight, you can just jump over the ledge after this cutscene. So we're gonna be then to the right, double jump on top of here. Then we're gonna hit the bounce back and hold left and up. More left than up, but that will skip the fight and also trigger this cutscene. So you can either put it in or you want to go risky, and you can switch to your villain. Let's top of the ledge and double jump to the right. There is a huge invisible wall here on the left side, so you need to go around it. So you need to find that. So we're just gonna grab this and go up. This is the first part that's gonna be really hard, which is the first Hootsuckle Dash out of 2. These trolls are gonna get into the way, so you can kill them. Normally you can ignore them. But for this video's sake, I'm just gonna kill them, so you don't have that much interruptions, except for the grenade troll, which is gonna be a bit annoying. So we're gonna be on the flower pad right here. There's a wall here, but we're gonna jump and slightly tap left once we're going downwards. So we're gonna still stand and then do a HotDog dash, like this. Then we have the second part, which is the hardest. We're gonna switch to HotDog, jump, tap up. The ledge is way smaller than it looks like, so be really careful on like small movements. Then tap left on this pole. Make sure we stand in the middle of the pole. We're gonna be dashing upwards. So after we HotDog dash, we're gonna be mashing jump and holding to the right. So sometimes you will trigger another camera angle. So like this, we're gonna be mashing jump, and we got that. Then we can either double jump on top of here, get the key, or if you want to, if you don't want to do double jumps, you can all as well do super speed, like this, and then grab the key, and then immediately jump and turn around, so you have more momentum to the other side. Then we skip the whole fight here. Gonna go to the right, trigger Flynn. Gonna grab the acorn and put it on, and then keep dashing to the left. So doing this with the cutscene, we dash in front of the gate right away. You can try to get super speed here, but that's a small time save. And now we're gonna be using the key. Right here you can go for super speed. If you get it first try, if you don't get first try, just keep dashing right after. Because we only need to jump a few things, like this. Also, super speed can ignore knockback, like this, so we can just keep dashing. So don't try to avoid it. We go into this. And then we're gonna go to Chaos once again. If you don't have Chaos, just keep Hood Skull or Boom Jet, which is fine. So we're gonna go to Fire this time. The reason is because these trolls have a lot of eggs around them, which take multiple hits to remove, and fire hits multiple times, and still does a lot of damage to kill every enemy slightly optimal. So like that, we can switch back and switch back. Then we're gonna go to attack again, and insta kill everything. So as you can see, it takes 3 hits to kill the trolls. Enemies are going to be dropping down from the right, top left and top right only, so you don't have to take account of, oh, they're going to spawn down or up. We'll go to stage 2, they can double switch and do the magic attack, so our clock resets. And then we're going to go to attack again. Magic attack just allows you to have Chaos infinitely on the portal like a usual Skylander until you're dead. So he basically has unlimited health. Yeah, we can just insta kill this guy as well. I'm also using the Rainbow Head, which unlocks if you beat Nightmare mode. That lets us get more critical hit, which is very nice, so more damage is always nice. So now we have Cuckoo Clocker. After this, if we time it correctly, we can insta-kill him right away, because he will be spawning on the left side right there. So just hold top left and mash your attack, pretty much. Okay, he didn't walk in, but that's fine. We can just hit him 3 times. And now he's dead. We just don't trapping again. There are a few instances where we're gonna be fake trapping villains, so we're gonna that's faster. There are gonna be like 2 more enemies here. And now the chapter's done. And that's chapter 4. If you don't feel comfortable doing that dash, you can just do it normally. And after Chill Bill spawns, you can continue the chapter, so you don't even have to kill Chill Bill. Now we have chapter 5. Chapter 5 is pretty easy. Oh yeah, I forgot one Skylander actually. We're gonna be using Bouncer, which is a giant. We're gonna use Bouncer for only this chapter, or you can use it as a backup for other chapters. Because giants have a big hitbox, so we can literally double jump on top of them, so we can gain even more height to get over other walls. We use Bouncer because he has the fastest load-in of the game, compared to like Thumbback, 3Rex, Swarm, all those giants. But you can use any of them, except Ninjini if I'm correct, but I'm not really sure. This is also the reason why we use Blast, because in third section the ability of Blast is, or just any fire swapper, allows us to one-shot everything on screen. So right now we're gonna get the ability, we're not gonna use it right away, we can just hit turret. You can always aim to the turret right away if you have it on screen. We're gonna turn to the right, and immediately once you see Troll, we're gonna use the ability, like that, and kill everything. We only need to kill the turrets and the flying trolls. You don't need to kill the tiny ones, you can if you want to. Essentially, turret sections are just auto-scrollers, if you know where the turrets are. And those are the last trolls. Only these tiny ones. And that's the third section done. We're gonna use double jumps again. We're gonna go to the right and turn the turret once. And shoot the turret once, because we need to have the barrier gone. Then we're gonna switch to your villain and do a double jump on top of here. Go over here. Then we can double jump on top of this rope. Let's make sure to be in the middle, because the wall is a little lower there. If you don't get first try, enemies are gonna be in your way, so it's better to kill them so they won't interrupt your jump. This jump is harder to get than others, so eventually you'll get it. I should get it. Okay, there you go, that took a while. That shouldn't take that long, but it did. You can just kill those enemies and go over the barrier, but that does trigger more dialogue, which we can skip. So we're gonna go to Chaos, tap left on this ledge. This ledge hitbox is way bigger than you think. Then you can double jump on top of here. Like that, into the long zone. You can talk to him, but immediately you can pause and quit Sky Stones. We go over here. Okay, you can either beat him in Sky Stones, or if you have a second controller and a giant, you can double jump on top of them. So put him in a corner. If you don't have a giant, you can do sky stones, or you can do it from this ledge. But this ledge is really hard to get over the gate. It's really hard jump. You can go for it, but we can just double jump, switch again, then jump again, so we can go into the loading zone. And then we can remove the giant again. And Chef Zeppelin is also one of the outer scroller bosses. There are only 3 bosses you can speed up the fight itself by doing something like Dreamcatcher, Chaos, or Golden Queen. So we're gonna go to Chaos and go to Tech again. I'm also using the Evolved Chaos. And you can evolve Chaos in the hub, in the kitchen. Once in this data patterns, you can just switch to Chaos back again. So then do a magic attack. You can just keep spamming magic. If you want to, you can jump over the lasers. It doesn't speed up or slow down the chapter. So once lasers are gone, you can switch back to Tech and him again. Yeah, this fight is just pretty straightforward. And I'm gonna go laser pattern again. Also, I don't know if you're seeing this, but after I put down an attack, I move the other way and then back to the other way. So that allows me to put in another attack faster than you should be able to. Because if you're in the same range like this, you can always do it like every second. But if you do like the method I'm using, you can just keep using it like every half second. You can do it with jumping as well. And you should do that like that. If you have a fire trap, you can skip this, but I don't own a fire trap. And that's chapter 5 done. Then we have chapter 6. Chapter 6 we're gonna be warping as well. This is a harder warp compared to like timing. Then we're gonna remove. And we're gonna warp with Hood Skull once again. Or you can warp with Undead Bone Jumping, but Hootsuckle is better because I'm gonna be using it later. So gonna wait for a camera change so you can see the whole map, and you'll see where I pause for this chapter. Like after this, just gonna move to the left. We can pause there, put in a trap, and pause. And skip cutscene and hold down. And we spawn right over there. And then we can switch back. Trigger with this. Grab the food. I'm gonna put that right here, so it's in this path. And once it's gonna flash red, we can grab the fish, and that's basically the chapter done. We can just dash downwards like that, and skip this dialogue, and that's chapter 6 done. So chapter 7 we're also gonna be warping. Chapter 7 we're gonna put out the trap again. Then we're gonna wait for the frog to jump. Like that. But then we're gonna warp with chaos. Because we're gonna need that to kill enemies. Because we don't need to do Hootsuckle dashes. With chaos, loading in does take longer than like Hootsuckle. So we're gonna skip the cutscene and we drop down here. We're gonna go to the left side. Double jump on top of this. Dash again. This gate is also deloaded. We don't need to wake up the Mabu, we can just hit the gate and go further. From this point we also have two options. You can either wake up the Mabu as normal, or we can use the faster stretch, which is with HotDog. Then we can just switch to HotDog right there. And we're gonna be interacting with the Mabu. We're gonna use the top attack, which is this rolling attack, and at the moment he hits the ground, we're gonna interact with the Mabu like this. And then we fly right into the arena. That does save around 10 seconds if you get it first or third try. For me it's worth it, but for you it might not be. But that doesn't really matter. It is a really fun and cool skip to do. So we're gonna switch to chaos once again. Go with tech attack. At stage 2 we can reset his timer again. You do have a really long time with a Veil of Chaos, but there is gonna be points where you're gonna run out of them if you don't use the magic attack. Also the tech attack extends way upwards, so you can kill these enemies while they're still up in the air. Now stage 3 we can switch and reset timer once again. And after that we don't need to fix your timer again. So these two enemies are an exception. They are so high up and ignore your damage, so you can only kill them once they drop down like that. And that's chapter 7 done. So now we're gonna move on to chapter 8. And chapter 8 we can also completely skip it with a warp once again. This is gonna be one of the last warps that we're gonna use. But it does skip an entire like 10 minutes. Speeding the level normally also takes a long time. So we're gonna remove the trap. We're gonna use warp with chaos once again. We're gonna see Kelly. Eventually she's gonna turn to the right and then change the camera angle, and then we're gonna pause. So as she's about to go right. Like that. Pull on chaos and pause. And skip, I'm gonna hold there, and that's right to Dreamcatcher. And for Dreamcatcher there is a strat. We're gonna switch to tech right away, but once you hit the damage cap and you start doing like dialogue, then we're gonna jump off the platform, so she's forced to have only one bed beside her instead of she's gonna be spawning like 6. So 1, 2, 3. Hit the bed, hit her twice. Now her damage cap has been hit, you can jump down. She spawns one bed again, then you can destroy that, hit her again, and jump down again. Oh, now I was too late, so to spawn 4. Then you can just hit her again. And jump down again. Like that. And that's her fight done. Defeated. Then we had 3 really short chapters in a row. This chapter 8. Chapter 9 is gonna take a bit longer. Mystic Mill, we're not gonna use any warps, but we are gonna be using a lot of double jumps right here. Double jumps are pretty weird because we have a swaying boat. So I'm gonna double jump here. Because of the boat, your jump height might vary. If you want to, you can push in the crate. But as you can see, like my jump height is like way lower. And for this jump you just gain insane height on the last one for some reason. But that just happens. Then we enter another third section, which we can't really speed up. So we're gonna see the next turret right away, you can just shoot ahead of it. We're not going to use the elemental attack right away. We need to kill these guys. Get this turret. I'm going to use it right here so I can insta-kill him right there. And that's the last turret. So we're gonna beat that. We're gonna ride again. No super speed required. I'm gonna double jump on top of this with the hitbox extends way upwards. And double jump on top of that from to there to get the first key. Don't put in the key. We're gonna double jump over it. So we're gonna skip that and go past here. Gonna go up here. If I'm not gonna get interrupted. We'll go up here. Jump over here. There's gonna be a log there, that's fine. Then we got the second key. We can't double jump over this, so we're gonna need to put in the two keys we just got. We can double jump over this. And this is gonna be the hardest part of the chapter, which is this double jump. You gotta double jump from this side to bottom left. Sometimes your height is not enough, sometimes your angle is not enough because there's this very small edge. Like you see I stood on the ledge for like a little bit. Like I said, ledge is really small. I didn't get enough height. Like that. They can jump there. There is going to be a gap there, so jumping is required. And then you can double jump to get out of this. Super speed would be nice here, but if you don't get it, you can just dash past there. You can double jump over this gate. And enter this. Gonna switch to kills. And we can hit him just from up here and just insta kill him. Like that. This is one of the few enemies that isn't an auto scroller. We can just kill him right away. Okay, skip this, and that's the end of this chapter. Now we have chapter 10. Secret Tours is different because we're gonna switch to Buzzer Beak once again to make a double jump easier. We're gonna be double jumping on top of this. We can jump here, and you can just single jump. Single jump over here. Sometimes the camera doesn't follow you, but you can just go there. We're gonna go to the right and upper this platform. Then, if you are able to, you can add a second player, and we're gonna use Blastermind. I have Blastermind on a card. So we're gonna use Blastermind to unlock the lock. It's slightly fast, like 5 seconds than doing the puzzle optimally. But every second is always nice. There we can remove him again. We're gonna go over here and switch to Buzzer Beak. The reason why we use Buzzer Beak because Buzzer Beak is able to get a slightly higher double jump. I'm just gonna kill these enemies, you don't have to. But as Buzzer Beak, we're gonna use this attack again, but then jump out of it, and then switch, and then double jump, like that. So once you make it on top here, you can just stand over here. If you don't get the jump is really hard still with Puzzle Beak. So you can just kill the enemies and continue as normal, which is slightly slower. Gonna turn these. Gonna trigger a little cutscene there, so it's gonna get me a jump. Then we're gonna dash and hold dash off of this railing. Keep holding it, because we're gonna be holding to the right. And eventually the camera is gonna turn and we're gonna be holding more up. So up, yep, right there. Keep holding and we can just go over here right away. Trigger this one and just do the puzzle. We can just walk over here. Then we have Rage Mage, and Rage Mage we can just double jump over this, and from here we can double jump over there. If you want to, you can also use the Puzzle Beak jump to get over this wall entirely, but that is harder to get, but it's faster still. We're gonna turn this and completely skip the Rage Mage fight. Right now we're just gonna drop down over here. I'm gonna do the same dash thing again. I'm gonna be dashing to the right, keep holding. So like that, we can push this one first, push it down. I'm gonna switch and double jump over here. Let's get this cutscene. You can try to get super speed here, which is slightly faster. If you don't get, that's fine. Then we're gonna switch right away to Chaos. There's a huge long auto-scroller here, so we're just gonna be killing enemies, which we sadly can't really speed up. Yeah, this fight is gonna basically take up your whole chapter time. So right now we're just gonna switch to get some magic back as well. So for every time you go upwards, you can just get your magic back. So we have fisticuffs, which is going to be spawning right over here. So you can't speed this cutscene up, just smash your attack. And it. Now the game is going to be a little glitch because it thinks you killed race mates twice, which we didn't. Just say no to both, because we skipped the whole race mates fight. The game is just confused. And that's chapter 10 done. So right now we have chapter 11. We have the warped version and the not warped version. So first I'm going to show you the non-warp, because this warp requires you to have another undead trap with bone chompy. I'm going to show that after. So we can double jump over here, hit this lever, go over here. A wall will be spawned, you can just double here, so you can double jump over. We're gonna be dashing over here. We can't get hit by the train. We can just double jump back on top of here. Then we need to wait. If you want to, you can double jump or just go to the platform. Then you can instantly go in. We're gonna go over here. If you want to, you can go to the left and kill those enemies. But what is slightly faster is jumping into this. It has a very weird hitbox, and then you can double jump over here. It is a little harder jump to get, but you get it. You can just keep dashing over here. We need to jump over here. Then we're gonna try to get super speed. Super speed is necessary for this part, because with super speed we can jump on top of this ledge without falling off. And okay, because it was really unfortunate because we got hit there. Need to get super speed again. Okay, like that, and then you can double jump over here. You can't normally double jump over there. Dashing, hit the lever, so now we're gonna double jump on top of this, double jump over this, so don't drop down, and now you can drop down over here. And now we're over here, which is the part where we're gonna be using the warp to. So right now I'm gonna re-enter the chapter to show that. So we're gonna be removing the trap, we're gonna be mashing panels. 1, 2, 3, okay. Then we can put on the trap, unpause. We're gonna be skipping the cutscene and then immediately holding down right and mashing bone chompy's bone attack. Like that, and we're instantly over here. If you don't have bone chompy, you can use the previous thing that I just did. It's only possible with bone chompy. Normal chompy doesn't have that attack in the air, and now we can just continue as normal. And with this, we enter the crankcase fight, and where we can put on the chaos back on.
Yes? No, just want to make sure I'm talking to the right guy here. Oh, great. All right. Well, let's do this then.
So, chaos. Attack again. Sadly, Crankcase is also an auto-scroller boss. We can just hit him as many times as we want. But so they're gonna be barrel spawning on the right and the left. You can just hit them while they're still on the upper platform right there. And attack is longer active, so you can just walk away and hit like the other ones. For Crankers, you don't have to run away, just stand still, and eventually he's gonna focus you. So now he's gonna make it a villain, which is gonna drop into the middle of the arena, and we can just put on an attack, and it will jump into it. I put it out too late, but you can just hit it 4 times, it will still die. So once Crankcase will go upwards again, then we can regain our time again. Like that, we can switch again. He's gonna make another of those. We'll just put that right there. And he's dead. And he should be dead right here. Yep. He almost jumped away. That's chapter 11 done. Then we have chapter 12. Chapter 12, we can either skip the whole chapter with HotDog, or we're gonna use, if you don't have HotDog, I'm gonna show you that way as well. This is also very hard, but still very cool. I'll show you the non-HotDog method first. You can try to get super speed right now. If you did get it, you can do it like this, which is slightly faster. So, if you don't have HotDog, we're gonna go to the right. If you do have HotDog, go to the left. So right now we're gonna go on top of this ledge. And we're gonna switch to Hootskill. I'm gonna switch back. The angle is very specific, so it's top right. And we're gonna Hootskill dash and mash jump. And right there. There's a huge invisible wall down and also on the left side of here, so that jump is really hard to get. There's invisible platforming, but you can just go around. Then eventually you're gonna hit the ledge and you can just Hootskill dash. I think I should be able to. Yeah, like that. You're gonna go up the bounce pad. So we are gonna go up this platform. Okay, this is a more difficult part, but we're gonna be double jumping and on the railing and then jump again on here. But that railing is very slippery, so it's easy to get off. But there's also a very small corner you can jump. Like this is the wall, just for reference. So then we're gonna go to this. Then go up there. We're gonna double jump to the right over this wall instead. So we can push this upwards once. Double jump top. Double jump once again. Then there is a huge invisible platform right here. We're gonna go to the left. So we're gonna dash to the left. Sometimes if you're too close to an edge, you're not able to dash, but that's fine. And then you're over here, which is also doable to get in here. But that's basically the end of the chapter. But I'm gonna show you the HotDog method as well. So we're just gonna do the same thing. You can get super speed this time, but that's fine. So we're gonna need a second controller for this one. Then get super speed, go to the left. And once you drop down like this, then add a second player, so the HotDog will spawn up and your Skyline is gonna go down. That's the place where you want them to be. So I have him at the chest, down right. So be prepared, you're gonna press R2 with the second controller, with the first controller. So we're gonna do this. And the moment you dash downwards, you're gonna press R2. This trick is really hard, but it does skip the whole chapter. So that time I was too early. That time I was too late. You just need to get a feel for it. It has been a while since I've done this. That was too early. Like that, and then we spawn there. You can remove your first player. Then we're gonna remove this guy. You can switch to player 1 if you want to again, depending if you have like a better controller. Like I want to play on my PS5 controller, so I'm just gonna continue with that. Or we can stay with the second controller. Then we're in this room again. We're gonna go up, we can just ignore the puzzle. Double jump. It's fine if you fall down, because you will be respawned on top of the ledge. Double jump around, because there is a wall here. And then you can just go into this, and that's the end of chapter 12. So chapter 13 is the last warp we have in the game. Oh yeah, I forgot that we need to talk to him over here. So, for this warp there's no timing, just put in the trap right away once you see the cutscene, because you will be warped up anyway. And we're gonna hold up. As you can see there's a moon in the background, we're gonna keep holding up till the moon is gone. I also have a tutorial for this skip, but we'll see. So eventually we're gonna hold down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Tap a little bit. That should let us progress to the end of the chapter almost. We're gonna be rewarped with chaos because we're gonna go to Wolf King after this, so we don't need to do any Hootsko dash or anything. That should work. Yep, that worked. And now you can switch. There is an invisible platform here, you can just instantly go in. Then, going over here, gotta jump off and switch. And that will jump over this wall like that. These bridges do not allow you to dash over them, so you're gonna be cancelling your dash and dashing again. So like the ledges. Do it again. And then you go to the third section. This is very hard to do, just keep tapping right without you trying to switch the angle. And the ship is sometimes very annoying and automatically switch you, but you can also press B or circle to go back. Let's try this. Okay, now it is gonna open up. And we can see these two right here. So destroy these two first. Then you can get this one. And that's the last one. And now we're right into the Wolfgang fight.
Look who's managed to attend more big concerts. Some 10,000 years in the future. You know, Skylanders, we're in a fight together. We could rule this place. There's no chaos, the Doom Raiders here. Ain't seconds less. Let's fight dead.
Wolfgang.
I'm gonna switch to gas once again. Wolfgang is also an auto-scroller, so you just need to remember like where it's gonna spawn or what his attack do. So this is a jumping attack. I'll do like a dash thing. It's like a sliding, and now it's gonna go to a laser. So first, it's always gonna dash like that. And this is gonna be a jumping attack that is all the way on the left. I'm gonna do a dash thing again. Alright, now it's on the laser light, and then we can just get our clock to reset again. You just keep spamming this, you don't have to dodge this. Gonna go back to attack. He will want slide again. Now he's gonna do his jumping thing again. And he will do a jumping attack once again, and that's the last time, and he should die from this. Yep. And that's chapter 13 done. We got a few chapters ago, but some chapters will take a long time for you to beat. Okay, throw rocket steel. So through rocket steel, we're gonna go up. We're gonna double jump over this gate. If you don't double jump it and kill the enemies, you're gonna trigger dialogue. So right here, we're gonna switch to Hood School. And we're gonna be dashing upwards. There is a wall right here. We're gonna be double jumping over the right gate. So we're gonna be double jumping to the right and then up. Or you can use super speed. And just single jump over there. Then we can go over here and double jump over this. Then go further and double jump over this here. This is a higher wall, so it is gonna happen a few times. Like that. That's barely possible. You can easily use Buzzer Beak or even a giant to get on top of there if you have a second controller. They're gonna trigger this rocket, so all the mob will go over here and destroy the gate for us. Because we can't jump over there. There is a skip, we can skip this a little bit, but that's not viable. So we need to make sure all the mobile are hitting it, which most of the time they won't, because they will stand in the way of each other, so you can try to push them, but they won't. Normally at least 3 will hit, but now I got really unlucky. So the gate's almost gone, and then you can just dash over here. And then we're gonna switch to Chaos once again. For the enemies who are up here, you can still kill them by putting on the tech attack up there. Right now you can switch for your timer to reset again. Stage 3, same thing, reset. And now you don't have to reset your time anymore. Yeah, we're gonna beat third pack right here, and he's gonna be spawning right there. So you don't have to, you can't skip this. And he will jump right on top of it, and he's insta-killed. There are still a few enemies to kill. And that's it. That's chapter 14. So now we have chapter 15. Chapter 15 is a way longer chapter. Skyhighlands is taking a really long time because we can't skip any of it pretty much. This is the third section where we need to kill 30. It's best to follow the arrows because those are also required for you to kill, so eventually you're gonna get rockets and a boost. If you would like to, you can add a second player so you can aim better, but it is slower, of course. But that does make this third section more fun and easier as well. Right now we can get the speed boost right there. Then we can grab the missiles. Also, everything is random, like everyone will fly everywhere randomly, so only 4 more. Last one. Like that, and then we can we automatically land on platform, so you don't have to do anything. We are gonna be skipping a lot of this chapter, but it still takes a long time because we're forced into third sections. So first, gonna double jump over this. The hitbox is way smaller than you would think. Then we can go over here. We're gonna double jump on top of the gate. Don't go into the platform because then dialogue will be played. can double jump over here. Jump over here. Okay, so we fall down, that's fine. Like that, and then we can go over here. Okay, I sadly failed it, but that's also nice for you to know if you failed. No, we don't have to fight him. He's gonna say we're stuck, but we aren't. So, from now we don't have to be safe. We can just double jump on top of this and then single jump on top of his head and just continue. Now we're forced into the third section. This is one of the outer scroller turret sections. You can use the elemental attack whenever you want to, but it's always better to have for the bigger enemies. You can go over here, because the turret section makes these gears spawn. Gonna jump over here to the right. Now we're gonna use scales. Attack again. We're gonna kill the enemies. As you can see, the boss beaks will spawn on top right. Sometimes they will get stuck and you can't go further normally. So if they are stuck, you can jump over here and then double jump over, so you can kill them from here. Otherwise, you will be soft locked. But right now that didn't happen, so that's fine. The reason why we don't double jump right away over the gate, because we can't. We still need to spawn in some more gears that allows us to go further into each other. So we're now going to switch. Because we don't want Chaos's bullets in this third section. So don't use your ability right away, because we're going to be using that for the bigger enemies, like these two. That does speed up. And that's the end of this third section. And now we're able to go here. We're going to jump on here, but don't go further than this, because then we're gonna trigger Hopmongus again. So we're gonna double jump over here to the left. There is a big wall over here, so you only can enter from this part. Don't grab that, just stay on top of this and then we can go further. And right here we can use super speed. We will be creating some lag here automatically. So now we're gonna go to third once again. This is luckily the last search section here. So don't use the element attack again. Just only for the bigger enemies. There you go. Oh, I missed apparently. But that's fine. Okay, you can try to get super speed on any of these jumps. Eventually I got it, but okay. We're gonna attack on Crow fight. This fight, just stay on the under half of the platforms, because if you're gonna go over that the line, eventually the game is gonna lag. Especially like on PS4, Wii U, like I run on PS5, so it isn't laggy at all. So I'm just gonna do that will lag. So just let the enemies walk towards you instead of going towards them, except for a few enemies who are all the way at the crystals over there. So now we're gonna attack him, and he's gonna spawn upwards, and then he's gonna go bottom left, if I remember correctly. Oh, right, that's my bad. But that's Typhoon Crow defeated. So that's Skyhighlands done. Then we have chapter 16. Is it 16? Okay, at least it's Golden Desert. Golden Desert is really scary because we're gonna skip a lot of the part of the chapters. It's still gonna take around 10 minutes. And there's a pretty high chance we're gonna be soft locking. But right now we're gonna switch to Hootsugal. We're gonna Hootsugal dash. If I'm able to. What the hell? Okay, there you go. We need to talk to Tessa here. We don't enter the turret. We're gonna double jump over here. Then Hootsugal dash over, and we went over the trigger. We're gonna double jump over here. Hootsugal dash. There you go. Then we're gonna be double jumping on top of here, so we can kill him quicker. Like into Hootsugal slash, and then just kill him right here. Then enemies are gonna spawn from here, so we just instant kill them with Blast Jet. So once they don't spawn anymore, we know Bone Chompy is gonna spawn. So like here we can drop down. Okay, sometimes he will jump off the ledge there. But it doesn't matter. Okay, now we need to remove the undead trap because we have Hootsuckles and we don't want Bone Chompy to be in there. Say no. Okay, put him back on. Okay, kill him. Then Purple Jump is gonna spawn, and this is the moment of truth if we soft lock, yes or no? Okay, Kelly did spawn, that means you didn't soft lock. But if Kelly does not spawn, you soft lock, you need to restart. There's no way to avoid that, but that does happen sometimes. So we're gonna talk to her, and we're gonna do the turret section for a little bit. Gonna hit them a few times, because we want Kelly to trigger so she walks into the desert there. We hit these enemies, and after that we're just not gonna do nothing, because it is faster to actually let the turret die instead of killing the Chompy. So there are gonna be enemies spawning to the left, and the Chompy will shoot us until we die. We're gonna be doing a Hootsuckle dash after this, so if you don't have Hootsuckle, you can just do this turret section normally. So that's the third section done. So now we're gonna do another Hootsuckle dash. This is a little hard to get, but I got it. Then we can just trigger this because we need that dynamite to trigger. If you don't have the dynamite, that's the reason why we soft lock. We can double jump over here. It's fast to Hootsuckle dash to the right, but I missed that. That's fine. Single jump over here. Guys. Push this block button. Double jump over here. And that's... Now you can go in. Right here we do another Hootsuckle dash. We need to mash jump right afterwards as well. Then we're gonna Hootsuckle dash to the right from this. This is a little hard to get, but... Right, there's a little ledge, as you can see there, you can get over there. Then double jump over. Gonna be going to the right over here. You can ignore everything. Double jump. Going to the loading zone. Then we're gonna grab the bamboo first. You can do this puzzle normally, but I'm gonna show the fastest way of how we do it. If you don't feel like doing this, you can ignore it. We can Hootsuckle dash every one of these gaps. Like that, that's the first one. That's the second one. The reason why we grabbed the wooden bridge here, because we can't Hootsuckle dash this one. Because there is a kill point right there that we always will hit. Then we're gonna go up and double jump on top of here. Then we're gonna chill a bit. Okay, oh there you go. Like if you hear enemies or see enemies, you go into the loading zone. So right now we don't hear anything. Now we hear something to the right, and then we Hootsuckle dash into there. That will kill every enemy that is loaded in at the moment. It's best to preserve your timer by Hootsuckle dashing, by immediately switching after the dash. So that you hear stuff to the right again. back. Now we hear Chompy to the left. So we're gonna do this for a while. Until stage 3. Now we're at stage 2. Need to wait again. So you basically need to wait for if you hear enemies. That's why audio is very important for this game. You can do this at random, but okay, no, it's not stage 3. I thought it was stage 3. I'll just kill these ones again. Eventually Grave Clobber is gonna spawn from those things, just that's why I jump down, so don't jump down. Yeah, now it's stage 3. Now we need to beat Grave Clobber. So we're just gonna try to kill him with instant Hootsko slashes. I missed one. There you go. We don't want to trap him. So we're gonna go back and do this a few more times. Okay, you didn't kill this. So eventually on the right the platforms are going to be invisible, and then we can grab the Skelly statue from above. Like that. Don't go directly to her because there is still there's no ground beneath that. So we just go from here and then grab it. And that's the Golden Desert. This was the most annoying chapter because you are able to soft lock really late into your run. So right now we have the Golden Queen Slayer. This is where we're gonna use Enigma, not right away, but at a Golden Queen fight. So I'm gonna go here. You can double jump on top of that. And we're gonna Hootsko dash downwards. If you fall down into the pit, you can go to the left and double jump over the gate. If you fill this. So like that, then you can go in. You can double jump this, you can single jump this, double jump this, and then go further. Of course we don't want to be interacting with the lights, so we're gonna go to the right here, single jump, keep going to the right. We can Hootsko dash or just normal jump. You can also jump around this. Then we're gonna go to the left side of this. Hit this wall so I can go around this guy. So right now we're gonna Hootsko dash into this and skip that whole fight. We go up here. And this is where Golden Queen is. We're not gonna switch to Enigma right away. If you don't have Enigma, it's best to stay Hootsko or go with Chaos. I would prefer chaos.
Such a pleasure to meet you again. For the last time.
Golden Queen.
But we're gonna be using HotDog for a bit, and then we're gonna use Enigma later. Because if we switch to Enigma too early, we will soft lock the game. Right now she's invisible. We're just gonna use insta-hootable slashes the whole time. So now she's gonna spawn these. So eventually, Golden Queen is gonna destroy the edges of the arena, so like the ground. So that's where we know we're gonna need to switch to Enigma. So right about now she's gonna do that. Yep. And now she's destroying that. Now we can switch to Enigma. Now we can do the Enigma glitch. If you don't know how the Enigma glitch works, you just need the right upgrade path. I also have it covered in the video. So, alright, then. Gonna do this once again. So you can either destroy this crystal with the Enigma glitch, or you can do them manually with HotDog. So now do it once again, and now she will turn big. But we're gonna do it again. And now she's gonna do this. We're gonna switch to HotDog and keep dashing downwards. Also, depending on which version you're playing on, like Wii or 360, sometimes a wall will still be here down the stairs and you're soft locked. So that is a risk you can have, which is unavoidable sometimes. But like on PS4, PS5, Xbox Series S or X is fine. So right now, like sometimes there's still a gate over here, but we can just throw it with sprinklers, and that's this. Shut it on. And then we, oh no, wait. After the title, then we go to Blast Chat for the last time. We're gonna enter the final chapter. Okay, the ultimate weapon. The ultimate weapon is interesting because we're able to skip a lot of parts of the chapter. So first we're gonna go upwards, up the stairs again. Then we'll instantly go to the right. And what you will do after this, you will double jump over this. If you can't get it, because it is a harder double jump, you can always double jump over here and then single jump, which is slightly slower. Don't dash forward right away, because there is a long cutscene that we're not able to skip. We're just gonna go around it like this. So then we're gonna HotDog dash into the corner. We keep holding up. Right now I'm stuck, but we can switch. And now we're over there, downwards. Normally the camera follows us, but this time we got stuck. So we're gonna double jump upwards because we need to load in some stuff. So once you see this pop up, you can go back, go around in here. We're gonna dash up here. Then we're gonna double jump on top of here. The hitbox is way bigger than you would think. Then you can double jump on top of that and go in here. Now this is gonna be a bit difficult, but we're gonna do a hood school dash while enemies are gonna be in the way a bit. As long as we're fast enough, then we ignore them, but it'll take a while. So just from this open place, just double jump right after. Double jump over here. Single jumps here. Nothing crazy. Go here. Don't go upwards because there's another chaos cutscene here. So we're gonna jump on this ledge and then around it again. So don't go to the right away because it will still trigger. Then we can double jump on here. Gonna go here and hood dash once again. Massing jump after hood dash is always needed almost, or just nice to have. Then we're gonna get hit intentionally here, so we can turn and immediately spawn the next orb. So we're gonna just stand on top of here and wait. So once the platform is gonna go down, we can jump early downwards and over here, so we can make this cycle. This is the fastest cycle we can have, so you don't have to play that good to make it. And then we're going to go up, and we're going to the chaos fight. And once you see this load, we can put on Enigma, because we're going to be skipping the whole fight with Enigma. If you don't have Enigma, just keep using chaos. Or switch to chaos.
Anyway, you are too late. There is nothing you can stop me from capturing your miserable poser master.
So for this enigma, we're gonna be walking upwards. Do a skip. Walk upwards, do a skip, like the whole time. Almost all time. So now we're gonna go under, switch, go under, switch. That's the first one. Now he's gonna walk. We walk upwards in the meantime. Now we put on the ghost again. Once he's back in the arena, we can do it again. Again. Keep walking upwards for this, otherwise you're not in range for the sharks. And now we can just stay in this spot and keep doing it. Switching to your villain is faster RTA, but if you wanted to go for like a loadless time, it's better to pause or to go to your Skylanders stats screen. So he's gonna stand here for a while, and we're gonna go on there and wait till he's back. Like that, now he's in. Do it again. Do it again. And one more time. And this should be... It should have been the last one. No, this is the last one. Okay, now we put out the trap. Put in the chaos trap in. And once he's gonna scream, we put out the chaos trap and skip this cutscene. Like that. And that's the game beaten. If you have any questions about glitches, skips or strats that I use that you don't know of, I have a video down below. It's in the description, so if there's anything else you want to ask, just ask them down below. I hope you could follow along with this tutorial, and good luck speedrunning.